So, ladies and gentlemen, fight number 4 this evening is an amateur super lightweight bout, which will be contested over 3 3-minute rounds. And introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, he weighed in at 74.1 kilos and trains out of KMA Martial Arts. Tonight, he makes his MMA debut. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Tai, say goodnight, Hardy. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, he weighed in at 74.8 kilos and trains out of Black Dragon Kai and a Fight Club Jiu-Jitsu. A 3-fight veteran holding a 1 win. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Carlin, the Terror Bull. And your referee in charge of the action, Carl Anderson.
Round 1, we have a catch weight, 74.1 kilos. In the blue corner, Tai Hardy, and in the red, Carlin Bull.
Tai throwing hard early. Tai, another guy from KMA down there in Liverpool with Brian Ebersole. Oh, big right hand lands for him.
Both boys not afraid to throw down.
Shoots.
And his hands are locked.
Big!
Carlin Bull goes for a ride.
He does have his neck here,
Yeah,
though.
Bull looking for the neck, whether he's got the leverage or not. I think that head will probably pop out.
Yeah, and he's in side control now, so he's pretty safe from the guillotine unless he re-guards to either half guard or full guard. Should see Tai all right here, but geez, it looks like he's got some squeeze.
Definitely has some squeeze. He's fighting out of it. Normally you don't want to hang on to them when you're in side control. I tell you what,
Yeah,
he's still got that neck here.
Those arms though.
He needs some separation
And you
here.
can see Hardy starting to fight those hands, starting to look for an angle on that elbow. Should be able to pop that head up soon.
Yeah, in this position, Hardy really trying to drive that shoulder into the neck if he can, and there we go, breaks the hands and he's free.
Hardy now isolated that arm,
He's got nice wrist control.
looking for the transition.
Be interesting to see what he does here, if he's looking for a submission or maybe wants to posture up and do a little bit of damage. Young Brian Ebersole in his corner, barking out instructions. Can't get too much better than that in the game.
Yeah, of course, UFC experience in your corner, always very helpful, especially making your MMA debut. Great person to talk you through the nerves when you're making the walk.
It's a big leather landed there by Hardy.
Tell you what, he's throwing very hard when he throws. Carlin already marked up a little bit. They're landing very cleanly too. They're nice shots here from top.
Yeah, I like the way Hardy's picking his shots as well.
Carlin was on our last XFC card here at the Mansfield where he took on Michael Tapau, and Tapau took him out, but he definitely was a gamer. He won't give up here.
And in Liverpool at KMA, they call Hardy Good Night Hardy. So you can imagine he's got some big hands, Wombat.
100%, mate. I've seen him in training, and here he goes. He's looking to mount here. It's got to be in 3/4 mount. Now he's got his back. Hooks are in.
Yeah, this is a good job by Hardy here.
Tell you what, they are hard shots from top.
Hardy's going to want to flatten him out if he can now. To push those hips out. Flatten him out where he can.
10 seconds. Oh, that's under.
It's under, can he last?
Has he got that tight?
It's close, he's doing well, and there's the round.
Paul doing a great job to survive.
Tell you what a first opening round there from Tai. His MMA debut comes out absolutely on fire. Some strikes, a big takedown, landing lots of ground and pound there. That's easily his round for me.
We have some talent here tonight, that's for sure. As we move into round number 2 of this catch weight bout. Referee Carl Anderson in the center cage. Bull comes out with some high kicks.
Using his kicks, trying to keep the distance here.
Yeah, Hardy using some nice feints there. Looking to throw the big overhand.
Pushed him up against the
I
cage
like
again.
that, hands locked tight. I like this. I like this.
He's going for a ride. Another big
There
slam.
we go.
Again, in danger of this guillotine, though. And locked up half guard. Hard to finish the guillotine from this position and really engage your hips on bottom, but definitely possible.
Yeah, 100%, Dan. He's still not letting it go, though. Hopefully he's not gassing his arms out with this. Tai looks like he's okay.
Yeah, face not going too
Hardy's
red.
just relaxing. Hardy's just relaxing. Now, if anyone knows how to get out of a guillotine, it's Brian Ebersol in his corner, and he couldn't be closer to him right now. So Brian would be talking to him, just relax, let him gas those arms if that's what he wants to do. You can see he's just starting to look for a little bit of wrist control there, where he tries to break those hands if he can.
Yeah, it looks like that grip has now been lost.
Now his hips are nice and high. He's going to lock to pop that head out in a second.
He can pass over to side control. There's a Von Flew on there. He will not let go of this choke, though.
Yeah, I think that side control pass is a little bit tricky with the cage there at the moment. So Carlin Bull, if you're going to hold on to a guillotine from a half guard, that's, I guess, the only place you really want to be messing around.
And you can see he's broken the hands there. So he's going to have to let it go. It will be interesting if that comes to effect in the later rounds.
And here we go, knee slice pass through half guard. Trying to get to mount, stuck in kind of like a three-quarter mount at the moment is Mr. Hardy.
Yeah, I'd like to see Carlin look to maybe escape, maybe look to try and throw up some butterflies or something like that, roll those hips.
He's a little bit static on bottom. Like I said, boys, he won't give up. He's looking to land that left hand again. No, he's postured up now.
Oh, there's a guillotine that Tai might be looking for there for a second.
Bull looking to explode out. Hardy doing just enough to keep control, gassing the energy of Bull.
Oh,
Big
big
shot
right
from
hand.
top.
He's a big boy too, isn't he, lads?
And he couldn't be any closer to his corner right here, so he's getting all the instructions in the world. Not that you need to be far away from Brian Ebersol.
Your mission control here.
Yeah, rubber guard. Let's see if he tries to clear the head. Maybe look for a go-go plata or shift the hips and attack an arm, but no, he's out. Beautiful stuff there from Tai
Back into
Hardy.
side control. Working that bread basket. Bull can use that cage there to try and walk and escape, but that's the end of the round.
Another good round there from Tai. 2 in the bag for me.
As we move into round number 3 of this catchweight bout.
Dan, what would you be doing, mate, if you're in Carlin's corner? What would you be barking out for him to do here?
Well, from a cornerman's perspective, it's always a tricky position to be in when you fight it. At the moment, it seems like he's down 2 rounds. Now, you don't want to discourage him and focus on all the negatives, but you really need to try and motivate him in the corner. So Carlin's got to really get busy here. At best, he's looking at a 10-8 if it goes to the judges and you get a draw, or ideally, he's going to look for a finish. And at the moment, looks like he's probably got more gas in the tank.
100%. Well, that right hand might have caught Tai there.
Yeah, I think Hardy's quite relaxed there. I think he just felt that punch, but I think he just let it glance as he goes straight back down to a familiar position in side control.
Yeah, much of the same for the first 2 rounds. This one, a little bit quicker of a takedown, though. It's only 45 seconds into the round.
And look, if you're in Tai's position and maybe you are starting to run out of a bit of gas, this is the best possible spot for him to be. On top, your opponent squished up against the fence, got him in the gutter there, and you can really look to control and just land some nice ground and pound and either get a finish or just ride out the rest of this round.
Yeah, Hardy looking to isolate that left arm of Bull's.
He's going rubber again.
He's got to be careful of that right hand.
Tai's got good posture here, though, so work their way out of this position.
Hardy transitioning well. Looking to isolate that left arm, as I said. Get it out of the way and then rain that big right hand of his down on Bull.
When we asked Hardy for a fight prediction, he told us he'll KO him via karate chop. So you got to watch out on that one, lads.
I'm looking forward to this karate chop.
Haven't seen him throw one yet.
Not since the Pride days.
Nice. Nice right hand there. So much action, boys. We're only a couple of fights into the night. So much left on the card. Tell you what, if you've bought the stream for $20, you're definitely getting your money's worth tonight.
16 fights on this card and not one sleeper amongst them. So
don't forget 6 title fights to come later as well.
What a night, fellas.
There's Hardy now. Steps over.
There's Mount, yes.
Well, here we go. This might be Ty's best chance to try and finish this fight.
Yeah, Bull's got to watch those fingers in the cage there.
30 seconds to go.
And this is a nice position for Hardy right now.
I'll tell you what, he slipped out the back. He's looking for might be looking for a toe hold or something here.
Oh, he's going to drop back for the straight ankle lock by the looks of it. And there it is.
There it is.
Seconds.
Nice.
That's legal. I'm fairly certain in B class it's a straight ankle lock.
Under these rules, we'll have to see.
It's in deep. He's gunning it out, and there's the bell. Wow, so close. He's done an amazing job.
Look, through everything he could at the end, and it was a valiant effort. But for my mind, Hardy did enough.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time tonight, we will go to the judges' scorecard for a decision. And all 3 judges scored about 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision in the blue corner. Tai, say good night, Hardy.